Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to today's episode of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, I have Dash from Curtis Park Deli.
How are y'all doing?
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, confession time, I've never been there, but people, when I posted that you're coming on, they were like, oh my God, I just showed you a message a second ago.
Yeah.
Everybody loves this place. So that's what I do. When I can't get to them, I make them come to me in the middle of the snow. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Give me a little history of you and Curtis Park.
Yeah, so I was in advertising for 15 years before coming into the restaurant world. I had a good friend open Curtis Park about 11 years ago in the actual Curtis Park neighborhood. He wanted to expand, so I sort of quit the advertising industry. I still do some of that on the side, but he and I expanded into Cherry Creek 4 years ago now. And that's
Okay, so let's talk about the exact addresses of both.
Yeah, so it's 2532 Champa. So 26 in Champa is the original location. It's been there for, like I said, for about 11 years. Tiny little restaurant. And then Cherry Creek is 2700 East 6th Avenue, so corner of 6th and Clayton. Most people know where the Goodwill Drop-Off Center is there, so it's across the street.
That's really what you tell people?
100%.
By the Goodwill?
Everybody knows where that is. It's the busiest Goodwill in the state.
All right.
So we're right across the street from that, 6th and Clayton in Cherry Creek.
All right. So you had no restaurant experience?
I did actually. When I moved out here in 2003, I worked for a small take and bake pizza company called Nick and Willie's.
I remember Nick and Willie's. It was in Cherry Creek.
Oh, they were so good.
It was good.
So I worked for their franchise company for like 6 years.
Oh.
Yeah, before this.
So what do you do at Curtis Park Deli?
So Mike and I are both co-owners. We both work in the shop also because that's just what we like to do. We like food. So.
And what do you do food-wise?
Food-wise, yeah. So literally just sandwiches.
Okay.
That's what we know how to do. That's what we're good at. We don't really want to expand into anything else. So
no soups, no salads.
No soups, no salads.
Love that.
Honestly,
Keep it simple.
A huge part of that is we just don't like to go packaging in containers, so we do sandwiches.
You just
we
wrap
do a
them
killer
up, and you
sandwich.
don't need any utensils.
Yeah.
And
Exactly, utensils. Yeah.
all right. Let's just start jumping into the sandwiches. Tell me what this one is.
So that is our caprese. We actually call it the winter caprese now because it's got tomato or avocado instead of tomato because tomatoes aren't good this time of year.
So in the summer you put tomatoes in it?
Correct. Yeah, once we can get like good beefsteak tomatoes that have that really good rich flavor, we'll put tomatoes back on. So all of our sauces are in-house every single day we make. So that's aioli, pesto, thinly sliced prosciutto, mozzarella, balsamic glaze, arugula, lemon juice, and avocado.
And the most important component of the sandwich?
The bread.
From?
City Bakery.
Michael Bortz.
They do a killer job. We would not be here where we are without Michael.
So it's probably about the 10th shout out he's gotten on this show.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I don't know if we should try and get him in here. That would be amazing.
If you have like an hour and a half to talk to him, I would do it.
He is a special man.
All right, so something super unique. I believe that's our fish, right? Yep. So cold smoked trout, aioli, capers, onion, and arugula with some lemon juice on it as well to kind of cut through the acidity or put acidity in to cut through the saltiness. Oh, and blue cheese, sorry.
Blue cheese with fish?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta try that.
It's really good.
I was thinking I was gonna have the Italian, but you might have talked me into that one.
All right, the Italian, one of our classics. So again, aioli, Asiago cheese, and then 3 different meats on there. So you've got a salame rosa, calabrese, a little bit of spice on there, pepperoni, arugula, and then our house-made red wine vinaigrette. Awesome.
You can't beat a good Italian
No.
on this bread. That's a home run.
It's the best one.
What about your pickles?
So the pickles we do in-house as well. We do about a week brine on them before they're quarter sours before we serve them. A little bit spicy. We do jalapenos on there as well.
Nice. I had a feeling you would make your own pickles.
Yeah, I mean, why buy them when they're so easy to make
It's
and
like
so
a
fun?
veggie sandwich.
Yep, so veggies, so house-made pesto again. And we do use walnuts in our pesto instead of pine nuts, so a lot more people can eat it rather than allergy-wise.
And it's also about a third of the cost.
Exactly.
Pine nuts, people have no idea.
You're buying, yeah, it's crazy.
Last I saw, they were $20 a pound.
Yeah. Yeah, that sandwich would be a lot more expensive if we did pine nuts on it.
And you can't tell the difference taste-wise.
No. So we roast our veggies every single morning. So mushrooms, zucchini, roasted red pepper, and then really, really good goat cheese.
Is it haystack?
No, it's not.
That's good.
We kind of switch around on the goat cheeses.
Okay.
100% by far our most popular sandwich at the deli, the American. We sell probably 2.5 of those to every single other sandwich we make. I think people like a turkey sandwich. They see it and they just sort of gravitate towards it. That's not to disparage it, it's very good. So house-made aioli, onions, avocado, smoked Gouda, turkey, and mixed greens with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper.
And what kind of turkey is it?
So it's from Barbers. Yeah, they're local. The turkey's not local, but it's really super good smoked turkey.
We gotta give a shout out to my boys. If you've never tried this chip,
again, not to disparage these chips because they're very good.
Are these local?
No, they're not. They're actually out of New Jersey.
Okay.
They do a killer chip, and they make a lot of crazy flavors.
Well, let's throw it over here too. Give them a.
Denver Chip Company puts those chips to shame.
Okay, good.
I hope somebody from Deep River isn't watching, but if you eat one of the Denver chips, you're not going to go back.
What's funny is they say that this is 3 portions in here. And they've given us hundreds of bags here because we're good friends with them. And nobody, right? Nobody in here thinks that they think this is 1 portion.
Yeah. I will eat like a half a sandwich and a full bag of those chips.
Yeah.
They are so good.
Dylan is the kid's name. Super sweet kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got chips. You got what about the cookies?
So we do cookies, City Bakery as well.
I'm like, those are Michael's.
A lot of people ask us if we make those. Michael does a killer job, so why mess it up? We do 4 flavors. So double chocolate, oatmeal walnut date, which is my favorite, peanut butter, and chocolate chip.
You ever had his lemon bars?
Yes. Yeah, he just drops stuff off every now and then for us to taste.
Yeah, his raspberry bars.
Oh, it's so good. His pumpkin bread is amazing. Yeah.
What are your hours?
So we're open 10 to 4-ish, and I say ish because we get a certain amount of bread every day from Michael. It comes fresh every single day. If we run out of bread, we just close up shop. It's hard to make sandwiches without bread. So, we try not to sell out too early. Sometimes we totally miss the mark and order way less than we need. But I would rather do that than have frozen.
But 7 days a week?
Yep. Monday through Saturday, closed Sunday.
Okay.
Yep.
And what's your website?
CurtisParkDeli.com.
And can they order on your website?
They can. So we have ordering for both stores through there that you can go through, like Square, to order through both of our shops right now. And you can do catering through there as well.
Okay. Are you with the third-party guys?
For
delivery?
Yeah, we are.
Everybody said the same way, but please don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot longer, I could go into that. But we do. Like, I like getting food to people, so we mainly do DoorDash and Grubhub.
Okay.
We tried Uber Eats. It didn't work for us.
Really? I figure they're the same. They're all the same.
They are all the same. I don't get it.
They're all...
Yeah. It's expensive. If you can come pick it up from us, pick it up, because we, like everybody else, are charging more for it.
Oh, yeah. Not everybody does that, but they
should.
could.
They should.
Yeah, it's the only way to make
They're
it.
losing 30% on it. They should.
They can't make it otherwise.
Right.
I mean, you're not making any money.
Yeah, 100%.
Do we forget anything? You want to shout out to anybody, a partner, anybody?
Yeah, Michael Reif. He's the one that, this was his brainchild, along with another guy who actually owns 2 Curtis Park Delis in New Zealand. So we are international. So if you go to New Zealand and you need a good sandwich, look up Hokitika Sandwich Company there. Mm-hmm. And all of our vendors and our employees are just awesome. We would not be here without them. We do everything local that we can. If we expect people to support our small business, we have to do the same in kind.
True that.
It doesn't work otherwise.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll be back for What's for Lunch tomorrow. I'm going Italian. Let's eat. Our bread.
It's so good.
It's the only bread that's comparable to New York bread.
Yeah. We get a lot of people from the East Coast telling us that it's the best sandwich I've ever had, which is a massive compliment to us.